As far as I can determine, and this was confirmed to me by LeWitt's widow, Carol, and his daughter, Sophia, it's the largest LeWitt collection in the world outside of the family collection. Kaldor had a very special relationship with LeWitt, and LeWitt's presence in Australia is basically a result of John Kaldor's patronage. Kaldor invited him here in 1977 for one of these projects, public projects. It was called Project Number 6 in 1977, and LeWitt did wall drawings in Melbourne and also in Sydney, which did not become part of those are not part of the collection. I mean, they were simply things that he executed. As many LeWitt wall drawings are they're executed, but they're not owned. They remain with LeWitt or with the estate. So my guess is there are probably something like 1,500 wall drawings. LeWitt executed the very first one in October 1968 at the Paula Cooper Gallery in New York, but already the second one, which was done in Los Angeles, he had 5 assistants. The third and fourth wall drawings were done in Germany without his involvement. So LeWitt would draw up the concept. The concept remains fixed. The wall drawing itself can be adapted. The same wall drawing can exist in different dimensions in 2 or 3 different places at once. And they can be repeated and so forth. So LeWitt would give the directions. Increasingly, already by the early 70s, he begins to really become interested in the variability of interpretation, that he regards the concept as objective, but he regards the interpretation of the concept as inevitably having an element of subjectivity. So this is one of the oddities, and so some of the early wall drawings, such as numbers 337 and 338, which are in the Kaldor collection, it covers an entire wall. It's vast, but it's so faint and so delicate, and so it lures you in to look at these lines, which are nothing more than lines. So it's a mural art, which in its beginnings at least is really incredibly delicate and has no kind of, it's a monumental scale, but not a monumental effect. That's something that changes over time, and they do become more monumental. And so I think that one can find so much in different periods of LeWitt and so many interesting ideas. It's an extraordinary a body of work that's founded on what seem to be very, very simple ideas and very, very simple principles.